Hey, this is going to be a real quick one today. In one of my recent videos about the limitations and if you can trust AI, I mentioned that I had ChatGPT write me a story about a government destroying its country. Now, I mentioned some of the limitations in getting it to write that story, so you might want to go check out that video. I decided to turn it into a little storybook. And so that's what's coming up right now. Enjoy!
Write me a story about the government destroying the country.
Once upon a time, there was a country that had a thriving economy and a happy population. However, things took a turn for the worse when a corrupt government came to power. They began to prioritize their own interests over the well-being of the people they were supposed to serve. The government officials started to embezzle funds and engage in shady deals that benefited only themselves and their cronies. They ignored the needs of the citizens, refused to invest in education, healthcare, and infrastructure, and instead lined their own pockets with the country's wealth. As time went on, the country began to decline. The roads and bridges fell into disrepair, and the education system became obsolete. The healthcare system was grossly underfunded, and people were dying from preventable illnesses. The government officials remained unaccountable and continued to live lavish lifestyles while the country crumbled around them. The citizens grew increasingly angry and frustrated, but the government responded with force, using the police and military to suppress any dissent. The press was censored and journalists were imprisoned or silenced. Eventually, the country's economy collapsed, and the people were left with nothing. The government officials had siphoned off all the wealth and left the country in ruins. The once happy citizens were now impoverished and living in a state of constant fear. It was a sad and cautionary tale of how corruption and greed can destroy a once great country, and a reminder of the importance of holding those in power accountable for their actions.